Media Mike Radio, the voice of the everyday citizen.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I actually think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away.
What's up, everybody? And you are listening to the best of the Media Mike Radio Show. I am your host, the Media Mike Speaks, sponsored by New Justice Media, where we are the voice of the everyday citizen. The time is now 54 minutes past the hour here in the Lone Star State. So let's get to it before it's too late. Well. Nothing new. And, well, it appears that Mr. Sapp, Reverend Sapp, Bishop Sapp, has attempted to set a trap for his congregation, that is, until they pay up. Now, we have all these prosperity preachers, like I think Kenneth Copeland, who we have T.D. Jakes, Joe Osteen, Creflo Dollar, the $60 million jet, Creflo Dollar. That subsequently people paid for. Nothing new. This is $40,000 here. But, Creflo asked for $60 million, if I'm not mistaken. He got the jet. Yes. And I'll say it, and I'll say it again. Yes. Most people are fundamentally stupid. It's true. Now, not all preachers, pastors, bishops, doctor, reverend, whatever they call themselves these days, are this way. There are some who do walk in the Holy Spirit or by faith or whatever you want to call it, and they mean well, but they're overshadowed by these individuals. And they're saying he's in hot water by instructing his congregation to raise $40,000 during a church service, which you saw in the video. His own words. He told them to close the doors, lock the doors. I think I got to go back and look at it. Close the door. Either way it goes, bad. It's bad. He wanted $1,000. Well, no, from each person, $1,000 on television, $1,000 in the church, and in the pulpit, he wanted the deacons to give $100, and the members, I guess, or whoever was attending that evening, to give it $20. So the total would be, I guess, $40,000. Now, you know he's famous for his song, Never Would Have Made It. I remember that song. I didn't know that was him, but yeah. So, here's the thing. That's a crime. That's a crime. A lot of people don't know that. Now, let me break this down for you all, how this works. The church is deemed to be a holy place, a house of God, and there are moments where they're solemn, because it's a place of worship. And when there's prayer going on and things as such, that's a solemn moment, meaning the pastor has a right at that time to tell the ushers to guard the doors. Now, at this time, this is not preventing someone from exiting. This is to prevent people from entering. So you cannot intrude during that time period, but they have to let you out. Now, they don't have to let you back in during that service if it's still going on. Their ushers will hold the doors. That's how it works under the confines of the law. And any other place for that matter, whether it be a classroom, like a college classroom, you can't stop people from leaving. You can get yourself in trouble. That's called holding someone against their will, aka kidnapping. That is a crime and arrestable offense. I remember years ago, I was at this private college, and they had what it was a Methodist school. It had chapel. A lot of these schools have chapel, and that's usually on a Wednesday. And the school I was at, it was in East Texas. The president at the time told the security personnel at the front gate, because they had gates, to lock the gates, to close the gates, to keep people from leaving. Because the students didn't want to go to chapel. You know, look, I went to Methodist school when I was young. I know how chapel is, but some students were like, look, I don't go here. I was here visiting my friend. Let me out. So one of these students, from my understanding, called the police. Tyler PD rolled up on that campus and made it very clear to that security officer, you ever do this again, I will arrest you on sight. And the person who told you to do it also. Don't you ever close this gate to keep people from leaving. That was around 2003, 2004, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You cannot hold people hostage. That is a crime. Now, as far as the money, that could be extortion. That's another crime. The only way you're going to be able to leave is that you pay the money. That's called extortion. Now, could it be strong arm robbery? Yeah. If you're looking at if the people were in fear. But that's a stretch. But as far as extortion and kidnapping, yeah. Now, are the people going to press charges? No, most of them paid it like an idiot. Now, the church is much needed for certain people. I do agree. And not all pastors are this way. I want to make that clear. But we have some like this who prey on a lot of weak people who would rather pay this person, or they think they're paying the church, but in their mind they are, instead of paying their own bills, which is kind of sad and pathetic. And I snapped out of that a long time ago because I realized the scam it was. You know, I was raised in the church, so I saw what happened in there, and I was deeply affected by it, and I began to see it a lot of places. Now, there are some churches who mean well. They do. And kudos to them, but they're overshadowed by these prosperity preachers. And people support their lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a good hustle. It is a good psychological brain. Yeah, it is. It works. And if you can get people to pay your bills for you and support your lifestyle, so be it. And here's the thing. Honestly, the way I look at it, I don't harp on this man. I don't harp on Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland. I don't Joe Osteen, TD Jakes. I don't harp on any of them. None of these pastors, preachers, even the old what's the Kappa? What's his name? That's in the controversy. I can't think of him right now. He's in the news saying something, but yeah, I don't harp on them. I mean, look, those men, this is their hustle. Jamal Bryant, yes, this is their hustle. This is what they do. Because I will never knock another man's hustle. No, but let me tell you, for the people who buy into the hustle, now that's where the disappointment come in. They're the ones who are the idiots. It's the truth. See, that's just one man. One man. And you have influence of all these people to give you money. So why would I be mad at him? Now, I'm not giving him my money. I'm going to keep my money. But it's funny how the same people who be upset with you by you not giving money have a tendency to ask you for money. that's when I know they're fundamentally stupid. Now, for some people who commented, who think like myself, someone said never would have paid it in reference to the song, never would have made it. And some of them said that, yeah, he's calling for the doors to be locked. That's flat out kidnapping. And someone said that's not faith, that's a shakedown and a false prophet. Someone had a bill to pay and it wasn't to the church. Another person chimed in, that is unlawful detainment. If it happened, these folks in greed for money is getting out of hand. Yeah, it is. But people are paying them. You know, the church is needed, I would say, for certain people. There are certain people who just can't, the brain, whatever, this it's going to be like that. But it just goes to show really how weak-minded a lot of people are. And it is sad. But he's not getting in my money. I'm not giving him that money. I'm not giving him any money, no. So, but yeah, this is bad. I mean, but it's nothing new. Like I said, they paid for $60 million. They gave $60 million to Creflo Dollar for he can get a jet. So this is $40,000 and people are really tripping. I mean, it is bad. Yeah, but I know the game. You know, that's what it is, a hustle. It is a hustle. It's a damn good hustle. For those who's stupid enough to buy into it, and a lot of people are stupid, and that's why a lot of people have left the church, especially a lot of men. Game, no game. But unfortunately for the women, it's a whole nother matter, and that's why most of them are broke. So, other people commented, naturally once the video made its way to the internet, folks on social media were quick to condemn the best in me sing for its actions. Marvin Sapp would have saw the worst in me, F out of here, wrote one user. Marvin Sapp was aggressive as hell, not hold the folks hostage begging for money. Baby, I would have been gone. Sister Minnie Pearl would have had to open them doors for me, honey. Which is true, because, you know, Sister Lula May, you know, the people that had them back there holding the door, the ushers. I don't know, but yeah, he would have, if I'd have been in there, just somehow happened to be coaxed into going into there, I don't know, but I'm not giving you the money, it would not have been good. Someone says that is unlawful detainment. If it happened, these folks in greed for money is getting out of hand. Did I just see a video of Marvin Sapp telling the ushers to close the doors and no one could leave until everyone sold a seed totaling $40,000? What is happening? Oh, you know what's happening. Marvin Sapp is clearly hustling his congregation for $40,000 and using God's name to do it. He's calling for the doors to be locked. That's not faith. That's a shakedown, a false prophet. Yeah, so, yeah, it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people look at this as gossip and whatever, but they paid the man, I'm pretty sure. Is anyone going to press charges? I think not. No, but it's sad, but it happens. That's this man's hustle. You know, I don't buy into it. No, not at all. But in closing, I have a few words to say. Now, Mr. Sapp, or Bishop Sapp, Reverend Sapp, sir, if it was me and you wouldn't let me out, you would have been taking a nap. Yes, sir. Yeah. If you didn't let me out that church, Sapp would be taking a nap. Now, to the good people singing the gospel on Calvary to get a thrill, Mr. Sapp needs to know that it is clearly a crime, sir, to hold people against their will. Until next time, this is your guy, Mr. Educator, Mr. Communicator, Mr. Free Thinker. Subscribe, share, and like to keep me rocking on the mic. Hallelujah, and have a good night.
Media Mike Radio, the voice of the everyday citizen.
They'll understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on being